we'll have a little bit of real talk, I guess you can call it, before we jump into the next star map. You can skip ahead, pretty obvious just by looking at the timeline when we actually get into the mission. I'm sure everyone's already figured that out, but I just want to let you all know. So that 2 years I spent not playing games or uploading, pretty much didn't play games. It's pretty rare for me to enjoy something to the point where I'd actually record it for the channel. It's not that I don't like games, it's just over the years, I guess, they've gotten kind of dull. Not in a sense that the games themselves are dull, but more so that they're not interesting enough to continue. I wouldn't play a game of Far Cry 3 or... fuck, I don't even know. Probably wouldn't even play Cyberpunk 2077 for the channel. Even something like Skyrim, which I've seen people make fantastic playthroughs of. Same with Oblivion, Morrowind, fucking Grimithar's Daggerfall series. I've probably watched all of those. But I don't get a lot of enjoyment out of playing games. This one, it ain't too bad. I guess that's my stamp of approval for it. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people feel this way. I have heard of friends, even people online, say that they just... It's not depression, certainly, but it is the same sort of effect that you just don't enjoy it like you used to. It's quite an interesting feeling, really. If you do feel that way, just FYI, find a game that you don't even have to be good at it. Just find a game that you can sit and play. It might take you a while. It could just be that the games that you're playing, you've just built up such a tolerance to them, it's not worth it anymore. Destiny 2 did that to me. I've probably got a couple hundred hours in it, and I guess I just got kind of sick of it. That in the community, I kind of think a lot of them are fucking dicks, but you know, whatever. It might just be me. Anyway, you just got new stuff. I don't really want to spend all my time looking through this. Digital weapons is here. We probably won't use digital weapons, it's not great. DOT duration's not bad, but I do like my quality. You've got some new armors, nothing better than we currently have, unfortunately. Bolt pistol, Fabricatus, Scatter shield, Scatter field. A main implant, we'll definitely want to pick this up at some point. 4 staff, Biomantic sword. This is really the only useful one. As for everything we have in here, yeah, it's not bad, it's just not good. Damage bonus, we don't do fear, so that pretty much doesn't do anything for us. Extra damage bonus. That ain't bad, but still not great. Loot quality. Unfortunately, Psychic Focus allows us to use an extra ability, as you can see with that... I'm fucking pointing at my screen at the moment. You can see with that specific icon there, that allows us to use a new skill ability. Whereas any other icon is its own skill, if you haven't figured it out already. I'll chuck this psalm in here, just by virtue of what it says. I think we have to combine them into doctrines, and if I only have one, obviously I can't combine it into anything. So we'll go with that. We won't bother with anything we have. I'm sure some of it's alright, but for me, it's not. And we'll sell it all because we do need the cash. They gave us quite a bit of cash. Hello. Crafting. Warp-bound armor. We can build some now. Do we want to? Yes. Yeah, we'll claim that. Why not? Modify. Because this is something we have built, we can modify it. Chuck it in. So chuck it in. Thank you. Crafting capacity. Alright. So we can re-roll, we can enhance it. We can do some good stuff. The base attributes, I'm pretty happy with that. That's fucking terrible, but, you know, whatever. Everything else, it's not too bad. Most of this is pretty shit, all things considered. We can't lock anything because of reasons. Is it better, however? We lose out on loot quality, physical resistance, damage reduction from ranged fire, and get a damage reduction while we're protected. This doesn't really give us anything particularly worthwhile. Goodbye. Waste of time. Psychic powers, we're fine. 6 skill points. We're close. Inoculators. What do you got? We only have one red. Neurophene wouldn't be terrible if this didn't give us a damage bonus. So, yeah, fine with what we've got. Not back at the Martyr, which is good. We'll go to the Forge. I thought about this. Unfortunately, that's a big jump. So we'll think about it. We'll think about it. Once we start actually building our equipment, it should be fine. My investigation has led me to the uncharted catacombs below the Hive. I have discovered that a ragtag tribe of mutants are responsible for the disappearances, but the real masters are a cult called the Forsaken Sons. These Forsaken Sons are using these mutants like pawns. It is time to visit their hideout and make them confess.
I have arrived at the location. This must be the lair of the cult.
Foul, lying heretics. Their blight must be undone. Purge them all.
Thank you, Caius. I wish you could join us. Took care of that. Pretty much anything that allows me to get rid of cover is good. That commander means absolutely nothing. We did get a grav pistol out of that. Let's have a look at that. It's got some interesting qualities. You can dual wield to access those other skills, or used with a Psyker weapon or a shield. I don't think we have access to shields as a Psyker, which is not unfortunate. I wouldn't bother with one personally, especially if we're just able to do that. And just eliminate whoever we feel like. That thing is getting a little close, but... Okay, look. Fuck. I want you to blow it up. Just blow it up. There appears to be a limited amount of stun on that, which isn't that bad actually. It's not great, but it does the job. Click on that. Is this that is explosive. Alright. Actually getting a little bit of lag here. Not too happy about that. We need to purge all the mutants in the hideout, so we're gonna focus on that. We'll go this way first, and grab that for the hell of it. I'm thinking there's a trap in here, which is why I'm not moving any further. Just have a suspicion. Seems my suspicions were.
I hope the filtering bionics won't fail.
Seriously? That triggered in the next room. Okay. You fucking do that, I guess. It's up to you. Unfortunately, you guys aren't affected by it. I do want to go in there though, so it's kind of rude that you'd do that. Yeah, we got some problems here. Nothing too bad. Some chaos spawn. That's it. I didn't know that the game would actually do that. It would put like an area of denial to stop us from essentially pulling back. You have to run through it in order to fight the enemies, and if you want to retreat, you have to retreat through the toxic gas. Very interesting. That's something I actually like. That's pretty good.
Dozens must have been sacrificed in this slaughterhouse. Life in the Underhive can get worse, it seems.
Inquisitor,
So it
numerically,
seems.
a few hundred deaths have no impact on the functionality of a hive.
Very reassuring. Anything else to report?
Definitely. Augury units sense peculiar energy traces from a cortex circuit. Inquisitor, there is a dysfunctional initiate of the Adeptus Mechanicus among the bodies.
First the servo skulls, now this. Tech Priest, I want a full analysis and report once I'm back on the ship.
There is a tech priest here. Encoded by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Certain protocol, blah blah blah. Further examination of the edifice brought none of the expected results. We can determine by the electromagnetic and radiometric charts that construct Alpha 04554F, or the monolith, as the uninitiated call it, is millions of standard years old, but we're unable to extract any samples from it. Reference here. The liturgical procedures of the molecular probing bear no results. The requisitional expedition Sigma 1-1 unit shares the strong belief that there is a machine spirit in subject Alpha 04554F, or at least a spark of the motive force. We tried several inducto psalms, but if a machine spirit resides in the edifice, it remains dormant or reluctant to heed our call. A minor statistical anomaly has appeared in the Empyreanist device, but records are now
Strange.
damaged.
This data slate entry is decades old, and the monolith was inactive back then. I'm sure the Tech Priest would be thrilled to see that it has become quite active since then.
Yeah, it's here. So, despite our mission initially being to kill everyone, we're done here. However, I'm not. So, we're gonna blitz through this gas and check out these other two areas. There are always more heretics. As you can see. Seems to be a couple of bad guys in here too. Someone's got buffs. That might be him. Let's get rid of him. He doesn't need to be there. There is someone else over there. He's not happy with us. But it doesn't matter. And there might be a commander? Okay. We have called in the war.
Price I pay for power.
Possibility of proper litanies being enacted to commune with the machine spirit is merely statistical. Further investigation still recommended.
A cogitator? Here? This is a strange development. Stay alert, Tech Priest. I might need your help with data recovery.
As you wish, Inquisitor.
So yeah, wasn't really a problem. I don't know what you guys were doing this whole time, if you were fucking sleeping or jacking off. Worthless. There's a cogitator around here, but I cannot see it. There is a chest. We were greedy?
Chest was just evaded.
Yep, we were greedy.
From a treacherous enemy.
I don't know what that does, but I don't like it.
Will eat me alive.
Not a problem. Still not seeing this cogitator. Maybe we blew it up. I don't think so, but a lot happened there. Everything was a bit of a blur. There were demons, you know. Could have happened. Let's go the other way. Let's not go the other way. These are toxic gas grenades by the looks of it. Kind of unfortunate. They're actually more.
The prisoners were
Closer to me.
but I was too late. There are no survivors. May the Emperor give me the strength to overcome.
Thanks for throwing that grenade at me. It was incredibly delayed, but... Hey! No. Alright, this was just a nice little room. We have a relic up there. We'll take it. Everyone's dead, unfortunately.
There's a protective hex on the chest. I must defeat the summoned capture. Be gone, demon. See what was so important on the chest.
We got some intel. Brilliant. Alright. We're out of here. Now, someone should screenshot this guy's tongue and send it to Bad Dragon. I think they need some new designs. We are level 25, so we're going to get 2 of these. Refractor shield, inoculated component, which isn't too bad. If that's a yellow component, I might use it. We have access to a personal teleporter, which is brilliant. We have a point. Just a point. Thank you for the point. And a passive skill. We have some system influence giving us Caligari credits, 50k in the bank. Talk to Omicron Arc.
I couldn't help but notice that the tech priest I found at the monolith was a member of a requisitional expedition, just like you. They conducted research here, and now the monolith is stirring. Makes me wonder why these expeditions are always connected to heretical activities. Care to explain?
As you request. Full disclosure is the most logical solution at this point. Everything else hinders efficiency. The Adeptus Mechanicus, much like the Inquisition, includes many factions. The requisitional expeditions served as a cover for the secret operations of our factions.
Elaborate, tech priest.
We are the Xenorite, specializing in research into archaeotech and Xenos relics in the Caligari sector.
Are you confessing to tech heresy?
Negative, Inquisitor. Several Forge worlds provide discreet support to us. 67.8% of the local Xenorites serve Inquisitors, mostly the ones you call radicals.
Should I find this reassuring? It doesn't mean it's not heresy, only that it could be widespread heresy.
Logical conclusion. Communion with the Cortex records revealed a hexamathic code with the coordinates of the Xenorite base under the Hive. Investigating the location could provide useful data.
Or a meeting with some more wretched cultists.
More wretched cultist it is. Anyway, we'll save... I think this has gone on long enough. We'll save the resource stuff for next time.